In our society, we often see how a small problem can become a huge source of sadness for someone. Yet, there are also people who remain calm, even in the face of great troubles. How is that possible? How can someone carry pain, yet still smile? Today's story will teach us something powerful, that if we keep our hearts small, even tiny problems can fill us with bitterness. But if we make our hearts bigger, even the hardest times in life will feel lighter. Now, let's explore a story titled The Glass and the Lake. Once, there was a young man named Ryan who was very unhappy with his life. He felt that nothing ever went right. Every day was filled with worries, and his smile had long since disappeared. Ryan didn't have a job. His family kept pressuring him, and he was terrified of his future. His days were filled with a heavy silence, his heart burdened by uncertainty. One afternoon, Ryan went to a small cafe in his town to have some tea. He sat alone in a corner, completely lost in his own thoughts. At the next table, a few older men were chatting. Even though Ryan wasn't trying to listen, he could clearly hear what they were saying. One of them said, "You know that old man who lives behind the hills? He looks ordinary, but he's full of wisdom." Another added, "He can lighten your heart just by talking to you." Suddenly, Ryan became alert. He thought to himself, "My life is falling apart, too. Maybe if I talk to that old man, I'll finally find some peace." That evening, Ryan started walking quietly toward the back of the hills where the wise old man lived. The road was long and silent, but with each step he took, his heart felt a little lighter. After a long walk, Ryan reached a small wooden house. An old man with gentle, kind eyes was standing outside. Ryan bowed slightly and said, "Grandpa, I have many problems. Please, tell me how I can be happy." The old man listened quietly without saying a single word. Then, without any explanation, he turned and walked away. Ryan stood there, confused, but he decided to wait patiently. After a few minutes, the old man returned, holding a small bowl of salt and a glass of water. "Take a handful of salt," he said, "and put it into this glass. Then drink it." Ryan followed the instructions. He took a sip, grimaced, and sputtered. "It tastes really bad. All I can taste is the salt." The old man smiled and said, "Now, take another handful of salt and come with me." They both walked to a nearby lake, its calm surface surrounded by tall, silent trees. "Now, throw the salt into the lake," said the old man. Ryan did as he was told, watching the ripples spread across the water. "Now," the old man said, "drink from the lake." Ryan cupped his hands, took a sip, and looked up, surprised. "It tastes fine," he said. The old man smiled softly and explained, "Pain in life is like pure salt. It's always there, not too much, not too little. But how much we feel that pain depends on how big our heart is." "If your heart is like a small glass," the old man continued, "even a little bit of pain will make your whole life bitter. But if your heart is like a big lake, even great pain won't affect you nearly as much." "The glass and the lake," he went on, "are symbols of patience. If your patience is small, then small problems will feel huge. But if your patience is vast, even the biggest problems won't break you." Ryan looked out at the calm water and finally understood the truth. Everyone faces pain, but we are the ones who choose how large our hearts will be. If we keep thinking only about the pain, it will surely drown us. From that day on, Ryan stopped shrinking his heart with worry. He learned to breathe deeply, to forgive quickly, and to live widely like a lake that holds everything, yet always remains calm. So, when life feels heavy, remember this story. It's not the salt that makes life bitter. It's how small your heart has become. Grow bigger, and you'll discover peace, even when things get tough. Don't be a glass, be a lake. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that helps us grow together. We'll see you in the next video.